couple miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. On the KC sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys come in losing 2 straight, hoping to turn things around in this one. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. And off we go here from Mile High. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Jalen Carter in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Back to throw. This one complete, right side. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Try to run for it with Harris. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
There's been a lot. A lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
Brings up 2nd and 8. Up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, 43.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have that first down made up at the 30. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is taken in by the veteran Mike Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Broncos. First and 10 at the 39. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. action here. Mahomes. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, 43. Attack, attack. Yellow. Yellow. Attack.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
I don't need to. I don't need to.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And the Broncos
Yellow.
first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. His 12th touchdown of the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now, the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. handoff. It's Harris. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the first down, Chiefs.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
That's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring it
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Max Crosby. He gets in there for a big sack. It is number 198 of his career. He's tied with the Hall of Famer Reggie White for 2nd place all time, 2 behind Bruce Smith. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He'll run with Harris. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Panarella McMillan. Touchdown, KC. The extra point is good. And the Chiefs will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll go with a counter on first down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, they need 7.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. His 4th TD draft of the season. Point attempt still to come. He knocks it through, and the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. We'll just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 20.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. Past midfield. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return. You got a short field. And this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
The Broncos offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. He has played well all season long, entering this final stretch of games in December and January as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Denver first down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Broncos going to tack on, and instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop to his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 23, here's 2nd and 1. The RPO, that's out to McMillan. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Slot man gonna move in motion left. Throwing now from the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're gonna work this down inside the 45. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll look to throw again. He keeps it himself. And he'll go into a slide here. They're going to mark him just a little short of the first down. Here's 3rd and 2. The RPO. That one is complete. A pickup there of 13. First down, KC.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Federer McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Not going to be able to advance as the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
What's that?
First down throw, Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Broncos. A pickup of 44 yards. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
15. 57. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Denver. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Yellow. All right, go, little lady. Hey, 43, 15. Hey, color.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Evans. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
When you think back to the 1st half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the 2nd half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Yellow.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
Gain of 10.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And the Broncos are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the run, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Patrick to throw. Well, the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal. He'll try to run this one in, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will extend their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Max Crosby getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
And leads to 3rd down.
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. He'll drop to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Talking about establishing yourself in this league as a young player, you don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And boy, did he ever.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right back to the air. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. all of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
There's Evans. He's got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Yellow. What's that?
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. He's inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Kansas City. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yellow. On the water, right? 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll Up, second down.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday on Sunday. 180. Attack, attack.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now in timeout, Denver. That's their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Third and long for Mahomes. Going up top. That is brought in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. No problem there on the extra point. And the Broncos are going to extend their lead.
Chiefs 16.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. We'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year.